Looks like we are live. Let me double check everything. We are good. We are so back. What's my hair looking like that? I need to get that hairbrush ASAP, man. That's crazy. That's insane. Yeah. Surely I look a little bit fresher with the new shirt, but I don't know. But yes, welcome. Welcome to an early morning stream here on Ninja Russ. Cheers, my friends. Yeah, Wi-Fi is wavering. No. Internet is wavering. I think I'm banned. I think I'm banned, bro. Surely we're good. Surely this is a-okay. Just boom. Oh, nope. It's not looking fine. Is it gonna... Is it good now? Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm getting, signal's wavering, it seems. Yeah, I'm out here in a Sakura hotel, just being chilling right now. Planning my next move, because there's plenty of other things to do besides shopping all the time. That's the end of the game. I've shopped till I dropped, essentially. So maybe I shouldn't stream at the front door. Maybe that's also a thing that I probably should take notes of. Let's see if this is... Okay. Should be fine. I'm just hearing myself echo, and I don't know. The chat has been disconnecting left and right. So who knows? Yeah, just gonna do some reflections so far in terms of the trip. I think I've done it, I think a day or two ago. I was just taking like a night walk of like, kind of just like taking inventory of how I'm feeling and sort of how I should take away, or rather like, what lessons am I learning so far about myself, as well as the kind of like the feeling, you know, kind of moseying around in Tokyo. I would say that, what is it? I was gonna say that I've been kind of really trying to get my head around, which I sort of like more, because as people have said, and I would say is I guess a common sort of observation, is that every country has its own flaws, right? every single one has its own flaws. That includes America, that includes Japan, that includes every single country. However, I feel like there is something to be said when the trade-offs you're willing to put up with sort of, how would you say, I guess, or some that um, you wouldn't want to take away from. Does that make sense? So basically, I've been sort of theorizing of like um, what sort of, I guess, country meshes well with my own sort of view of what my lifestyle should be, right? And even though I really, really like America and sort of the chaos, freedom that we all sort of embody over there, it is, I don't know, maybe it's just me like sort of growing up and actually really figuring out that I want to be more into like artistry or something. It's I'm sort of realizing that even though there is, I guess, more collectivist slash, you know, social respect here in Japan, or like what is it? Not respect, homogeneity, homogeneous society. It also brings out the like best artistry, and I've been trying to really figure out why that is, because obviously it could have been like, obviously there's been like historic events that has sort of pushed this country. In America, when you go homeless, it's really hard to actually get out of it, or at least I assume so. Because I've been considering all the factors, because everyone has their own like sort of flaws, as well as mainly socioeconomic standing, or situation, that it is sort of difficult to just say, oh, just work hard out of it. Either way, you're gonna have to put in the work, or put in the effort, but like it is, I'm realizing how sort of ignorant that sort of take is, of just, oh, just suck it up and make things work, when in reality the system, there's a lot of things that play against you if you're not like the good person, or like not the good person, the good worker. I'm assuming in America it's like we sort of, I don't know, I think both countries do look down upon it when you're not fitting in the societal mold, but I think it's just how they treat you in that regard. Because I think in America, it's just everyone's out for their own life, right? So I guess it would just be like, oh, what am I trying to say? I think what I'm trying to say is that the baseline in America is a lot lower. The baseline in terms of the lower floor is a lot lower than Japan. There is sort of a baseline for the common citizen US, but I would venture a guess that in general, in terms of like all the facilities and whatnot, like it probably just skews heavily towards just having money. That's really it. Whereas here, yeah, it's gonna be the same thing, but at least you'll have all the what is it called? the bare essentials sort of covered, right? Like shelter, like have decent food. Um, and then like transportation. I guess that's it. Like in America, if you don't have a car, you're absolutely done. You're an absolute done zone. It's like the funny thing. Yeah, basically, I guess random thought is that Japan sort of seems, or I think this thought came to my mind because of like a podcast, but there's this like idea that Japan is sort of suffering like late stage capitalism, like similar to U.S., but like this is kind of, or I think this only applies to their economy, where everything or their money is getting so devalued, and everything is just yeah, it's just absolutely worthless in terms of trying to make money here is what it is, and supposedly that it is the air quotes the future of the U.S. as well. But yeah, it's sort of like it's like I'm wondering if the U.S. will sort of end up being like this, and I kind of doubt that. I highly doubt it. You know, we have all this technology in the world, and yet like half our pretty much all our convenience stores are absolute garbage. There's no public transport, and even if there is, it's garbage half the time. Obviously, it's the U.S., so there's plenty of actual, I guess, exceptions to that rule. But in general, like the U.S. is just kind of hogwash of things. I don't know. Not sure. What I am sure about is sort of how much I'm liking being here. And I think that's just the touristy mindset. But like, I don't know. I think what I'm realizing is that I should probably go to like the like a small town type of vibe. I don't know. Maybe it's the Persona 4 what do you call brainwashing, but I think I would like highly prefer being in like a small town that is that has the option to go to a large city. I think that's really the thing, because like where I currently live, it's a city. It's a smaller city, and it there I have options to go to a lot bigger cities. If I want to take a trek, or rather a long train, I can just be at SF within 2 hours. So yeah, I'm sort of have a little bit of that, but I'm thinking, yeah, I was having some sort of kind of small pocket, or I guess community. I think that's kind of the thing I'm like realizing here. And of course, that you could kind of, I guess, implement that sort of idea anywhere, right? But I think physically moving to a spot that will allow you to do that is sort of the thing I've been kind of like playing around with in my mind. But yeah, that's the thing. Because for 100% sure, I would not like it here in Tokyo, and with the caveat that I'd probably be at least outside of Tokyo. It would be like outskirts of it or something, because as much as everything's really nice and like clean here, like there is that sense of like I don't it's really hard to explain. That's the thing. Because on one hand, I was just kind of vibing, but on the other hand, I don't know. Maybe I'm just yapping out of my ass. I'm trying to think what's the feeling. It's I guess it's like get a move on. If that makes sense. Like just I guess it's might be a thing I'm feeling. I guess it's more obvious when I'm like seeing the train stations. I guess when there's a million people in the trains and trying to get to their commute. I don't know. I guess I just hate corporate work. I guess that's really the thing. Yes, welcome, Shapey. Welcome. Did you see the title? I came here with like, or I think when I exchanged, I don't even remember. It was like 150,000, something like that. I have no clue, but the my wallet's getting kind of cooked out here, but yeah, but yes. Is it Wednesday for you as well? Yeah, it's like 9 a.m., 9:46 a.m. over here in Tokyo, so this is just like, that's like the main thing is I'm just out here chilling out, doing a little recording. But yeah, like, I was just yapping earlier of just like how I'm feeling about sort of like the lifestyle I would want to live, because yeah, it's sort of like my reason to sort of take this like 1 week like trip in Tokyo is to really like hone in on like, one, what do I actually like doing or whatever, and then the other is just like, yeah, like what do I want in the future lifestyle. You can spend 10k yen on an anime profile pic. Is that like, where would you find something like that? But yeah, I am from the US. I'm from Cali, the West Coast. So I've been to Osaka like a couple days, like 2 years ago or something. So it's not my first time in Japan, but still certainly feels like the first time, because I'm like fumbling all my words, but I at least know a little bit, a little bit more Japanese than I had before. Yeah, greetings to you on the East Coast, man. That's like the funny thing is, like, what am I saying? I've been trying to really like figure out like what's the next move, because I don't think you've been here before, Shapey, but like I've been like sort of like wavering or like meandering, trying to figure out what my sort of air quotes life purpose is, or at least what I want to do in the future, because I may not have quit my job before I flew over here for a week, so I'm feeling the wallet drain really quickly. But don't worry, I have plenty of money. It's just I only brought like a good amount. I think I brought like 1,500 or something like that. I think that's what I brought over here. But yeah, you can do the calculation. I think I have like $200 left or something. So not a good sign. But yeah, I am full on otaku anime weeb, I guess. I stream on this thing called Weeb Closet with a friend of mine. So if you're interested, you can check that out. But the thing as I do on this channel, on my very personal, very underground, secret Twitch channel, is streaming IRL random shit, like showing up in Japan. I don't know. I don't know. My streams are erratic. There's no scheduling whatsoever. It is just start stream and who gives a fuck. I don't know. It's funny because like I don't like it when people sort of, I guess, treat streaming like a job. Obviously, people do have like a job with streaming, but like, it is sort of like, oh, I'm gonna go do X thing every single time, and there's something to be said about it, but like, I think having a little bit of variety or like really trying to experiment with things is kind of the strat for that. But yeah, I would show you right now, Shapey, but I got some really good like merch. Like I'm surprised because if you don't know, I think I'm like a sort of I have like a childish whimsy, and I mean, the best way to put it is my favorite animes are or anime is Gurren Lagann, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, and Kaguya-sama, Love is War. And so I feel like that's a good indicator of like sort of my taste and stuff. But yeah, but you don't worry about the trust because I am the guy who take just 50% before the work and 50% after work. Yeah, that's the thing. I think I was talking about it on one of like the previous streams before. Like, I think it's like really tough to be like an artist nowadays, or at least like the ones that. I mean, in general, it is hard, but I'm saying like the commission type of thing. Like it's like absolutely terrible to try to find like actual work. You can send me stuff, but like I'm gonna be honest with you. Like unless I have a project, which I might actually have one soon. Like I'm usually like, how would you say? I'm usually trying to do things off the cuff, scuffed. That's the main thing. But yeah, technically I have a Discord, but I never really talk about it because I haven't done anything with it. There's also the Weeb Closet Discord, but yeah, like you can just like pull up to it or something. Like I said, I haven't. That's like the issue, is usually with uh-oh. Don't worry about that. What? Damn, I got interrupted. What was going on? Brain figure it out. I'm thinking. I don't know. For some reason, I've always thought about commissioning work, but I think it's sort of. I think it's because I'm sort of an artist myself that I'm trying to like do things my own way. I think that's like really it. But I'm pretty sure I will probably commission something in the future. It's just like right now I'm just like kind of going with the flow of things of like whatever my brain sort of like picks and chooses. So yeah, that's like the play. But yeah, just saw the work. Is it? Oh yeah, haven't seen thing yet, but this is a random thing. But yeah, with like with commission work, I have no clue. That's like the funny thing, because I sort of have a skewed view on it, because I assume generally it's like $20, but I have no clue. I really have no clue how sort of the general pricing of things. It's really just usually like, I assume it just kind of depends on marketplace. For me, I wouldn't probably spend that much because, like I said, I would only spend a lot if I am like, yeah, like being real serious with like trying to get things done. But like everything's like kind of like getting priced out, if you will. That's like the weird thing. I mean, that's just the capitalist market stuff. So, but yeah, that's cool. It's pretty neat. Um, I think that's like the thing. I've been trying to figure out like have you considered like how other like ways you can like sort of get commission work? I guess like yeah, Twitch showing up into like small streams is kind of the play. I think the issue with that though, or at least I'm like wearied of it, is that like um, I've interacted with multiple types of people, and like I think like like I guess artist like marketing thing, like I think you can sort of make it work, but it's sort of like investment. Like it's one of those things where it's like I think it really works out when you sort of grow with whatever like streamer or community that you show up to. So that's like the weirdest thing. So like when someone like shows up to just offer services, right out the gate, it's it's obviously like that is the option, or like it's just giving the option, but it sort of has a little bit like I guess hollowness to it, where yeah you might have like really good work, but it is. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like just marketing. I guess it's really the thing that it tends to end up being. Yeah, I'm not sure. Obviously I'm super mini dead in the water streamer, so I don't really have a good, I guess, experience of a small what you call a growing stream, I guess. But yeah, it's really weird. It's like really odd of like sort of finding commission work through it. I guess yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, it's just marketing, and either that and like just really trying to find social connections. I wonder what really is the best way to, basically find clients. I guess, like, I would have immediately said Fiverr, but I think that's also just like a absolute cooked like spot here. But yeah, welcome lefts. I spent a good amount. Here's the thing. It's I'm trying to think of what I've spent so far, and I'm thinking like what is the actual pricey things? Because obviously the three fat like action figures, that was probably like 200, 250 in total. I'm thinking, right? Or 300, something around those lines. But yeah, I think I think it's just all the souvenirs. I think that's really it. But yeah, yeah, the website, that's pretty cool. Just like join my really scuffed Discord. I'm sure you can find it on the profile. Just like you can just post in the art chat or whatever, and I'll take a look. But like I said, I'm not really looking for any work right now, but hey, maybe in the future. Who knows? But yeah, I kind of I got some really nice like clothes. That's what I did recently, as well as getting like the rest of the souvenir stuff. So I still have like I said, I think I only have like $200 something or something. I think that's what it comes out to. So I should really, yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, I was gonna do all the spending now so that I don't have to worry about it and just like chill out. That's like the thing. But I think it's me just double check. Yeah, I think it's there. So you can just post whatever suits your fancy over at that Discord link. I have no clue if it still works, but yeah. How's the past few days been? In terms of tiring. And tiring in terms of me trying to really look through just mainly the general source. So like what is it? Did I talk? I think like Muji, Tokyo Hands, and Toya Ginza. So like stationary and like regular like general stuff. I pretty much have mostly everything that like in terms of souvenirs and stuff. I'm pretty much good to go. In terms of like the things I'm missing, the only thing is just like some manga volume covers I want to get, but besides that, like I'm set, bro. Like I said, I am really surprised I even found the action figure stuff because I didn't know it existed. I didn't know that Yusei Fudo would actually exist as a figure, and it led down to me finding out that also Junk Warrior exists, and also Ryu Hayabusa exists. So yeah, that's why I'm a little bit negative, a little bit running out on the money thing. But yeah, I need to stop. Okay, no, I was really trying to see if I can get the Spider-Man, but it seems like it's discontinued or like that. It's pretty rare because people have been like buying it out. So that's like the thing. And yes, welcome to the stream, Major. Welcome. Yeah, I think I've seen you before chatting in like what is it? Chronix chat. So it's pretty neat. But you're also gonna be in Japan in 3 days. Damn. Is that? I think theoretically you might just be here, or I don't know. I'm like leaving on the 8th, so that's for your point of reference. Who knows? You never know. Maybe we do a little stream sniping out here. Maybe we do a little stream sniping. That's the play. But yeah, like I thought I was done with figures, bro. I thought I was done, but it's clearly not over. Only because I literally found something that didn't know existed, and it was literally like there. For point of reference, there is no other Yusei figure. Like the only other Yusei figure is like this shitty like toy. So that's what it is. 4:30 p.m. on Saturday, I'll be there. I thought I came in here with $1,500. I don't know where it all went. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I'm just experiencing the art of U.S. consumerism, but like I said, I'm trying to really like figure out where the money kind of like went, because yes, I did get some pricey figures, right? That's clear, but I'm trying to actually think of some other things. I think I spent a lot in Don Quixote. That's probably what it was. It's like I bought a bunch of souvenir stuff. I think that really is it. So it's just like stacking, just various goods and knickknacks. I think that's the main thing. Oh, I also did. Yeah, it's glasses and the camera, right? So basically, it was these two, this and the camera. Those are like kind of like 120-ish like dollars or something each, something like around those lines, I'm assuming. So that's probably like a lot, and then the figures probably 3-ish is like maybe like 300, sort of like that, and then a lot of like souvenir things. I'm assuming that adds up to maybe like $100 something, and then on top of it, I'm getting like souvenirs for all of my friends. So it's kind of stacking on that, and that's like separate like figure stuff. So that's like the thing, and then obviously the clothes, and then I think the clothes was like maybe $100 in total. So I didn't actually spend that much in terms of clothes. Like realistically, I bought like 3 shirts, a jacket, 2 pants, and like a heater pant. But a lot of those were on sale, so or like half of them were on sale. So that's why I'm like, I didn't. I don't think I've really splurged on stuff besides the the high end like like quality thing or the figure. I think that's really it. But yeah, I'm probably leaving on like Sunday afternoon. So technically speaking, if I'm down to do shoot the shit for a little bit before I leave out here. I'm staying in. Time to dox myself. I don't care. I'm in Napoli right now. That's basically it. But it's the thing. My apartment and flight already paid for, but I'm going with 20K. 20K yen? Or you mean you're staying here for like 2 weeks? I'm thinking $20,000 or like a month. You're staying for a month. I didn't read. Yeah, I think that's good. But I have not went to Golden Guy at all, so maybe that's the play. Meet up at the Golden Guy. I'm down. I'm for sure down. I'm thinking, yeah, just give me a time and place, bro. Just give me a time and place. I'll try. I'll probably show up. Yeah, because I guess caveat is hopefully don't bring me to a pricey place, or rather, let's not meet up at a pricey place because I don't want to. I'm like I said, I'm gonna be low on funds, so who knows? We'll see. But don't worry. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. I'm gonna be fine. But yeah, I think someone was complaining about me spending, but I don't care because I'm gonna get a job anyways. I'm gonna go back to work when I come back. So yeah, dog, if I'm inviting you for drinks, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, I am not chronic weeb, so it'll be a pretty cheap. It'll probably be a pretty cheap because I'm probably only gonna drink like 1 or 2, if any. Like that's kind of the thing, because I mostly don't drink, but I do drink. I was gonna say socially, but that's not really that accurate either. So it's just kind of on the rare occasion, why not? Because I'm just the ball of chaos. Or rather, I'm just down to be a little bit unhinged, doing other things. But yeah, so far with the trip, like I was saying before, it is sort of a good experience to really like hone in on what sort of things you do appreciate in terms of like living out here, and then like how can you sort of apply that to generally wherever you go. I think that's like kind of the thing, because like here I guess paramount is like respect here, right? So that's like the biggest thing, and it's apparent in everything here. Like plenty of secondhand stores that all pretty much the goods are in like pretty damn good condition, right? And then like everything's like clean. So that's something that that is something to sort of hopefully like try to apply more. I mean, I already applied that in my own life, just being like, relatively, I guess, agreeable. But yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. It's just like really like weighing my options, because I've really had like been trying to sit with myself and figuring out if like if maybe like Japan is the thing for me, like actually, or am I just being a little delusional, right? That's like the thing, because on one hand it is Japan, on the other hand it could just be that I just want to like change my like surrounding, right? Change how I live so far. You know, maybe it's just I just need to be uncomfortable. That I think that's. I mean, obviously, I think that is the answer, but uncomfortable in what sense, right? Like, do I just go to a whole entirely new country and figure it out from there? Because here it's like neat. I'll dead ass donate $30 if you stream all day. Yeah, dude. I Here's the thing. Okay, hold on. How much is it? I have no clue. You know, dead ass. I might just do it for y'all. I might just like. I don't know how good the streaming is. That is the issue. I'm not really doing this for your money per se. It's more like that is a consideration that I really should figure out, is maybe I actually want to just do a whole stream for one day. If I could get it to log in, that would be great. But yeah, it's mainly just making sure I'm mindful of money. That's really it. I'm gonna have to do. Yeah, I need to sit down and actually write out what I have spent so far and really figure out where the money's draining. Because I think it's just literally, I think it's just going from one like quality good to the next and just having a bunch of those stack up. I think that's really the main thing. But honestly, I might be able to stream like one. Okay, I could probably do like a short like stream somewhere else using the data, but I don't think. Let me try to see. I'm not seeing chat right now, but let me. Nihon, please. I'm just canvassing real quick. Like, what is an unlimited one day? Does that exist? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, let me fix this. Yeah. Jar should be done in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I'm assuming. I don't know. Like, should be close to it. But how's the clinic?
Probably should have gone, but it's fine.
Just triple checking. Because I think it's fine because, I mean, how much does it cost you actually?
Way too much.
Alright.
That cut our budget by 15%.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I mean, at least it's not U.S. healthcare, but like, you know, that's gonna start hurting. But yeah, I've just been streaming a little bit here.
Literally, the meeting with the doctor lasted 2 minutes.
I mean, that makes sense, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I was sort of expecting it to just be probably just bug bites. Nothing, not a...
Is that what they said? Was it bug bites?
It was the exact same question that the person I said asked me as well. Didn't we go outside hiking or anything? And which we didn't because we were mainly in the city. Right? But the medicine's actually cheaper than buying. You know how it was $20 there to get the 2 medicines was also $20. It was about the same. So the medicine was far cheaper because I got 2 pieces of medicine. One's like a topical. Where's the cream? The other is.
So it's likely a bug bite, wasn't? That's what it is. Yeah, yeah. My Terry is. You just wear shorts. I mean, that's literally it. I mean, you could have gotten it on your arms, or my arms too. But I got the, you know, like I said, brown.
I mean, I don't have it on my arms either.
I got that brown skin buff, dude. Ain't nothing gonna touch me. I don't know.
Yeah. There's this topical, this cream, and then there's actual like paste.
Okay.
For 20, which is not bad, but the cleric, the meeting with the doctor was
Mhm.
7,500 because no insurance.
Yeah, all right.
Basically, it
Yeah.
doubled because I had no insurance.
I see. Yeah, don't worry about donating. I think I'm good. I will. I think what we'll do. Do you know how much like data it pulls to do a stream?
Oh God.
Yeah,
Fuck, Lord.
because I'm thinking like I could theoretically do like a maybe low quality but very short, like 30-minute or an hour stream somewhere. Because I have like a lot of data. I think it's like 3 more gigabytes. Well, that's not a lot, but you know what I mean. Like
No.
it's a little bit of space.
I don't like even at probably even at well question is the data both upload and download? Which you
Yeah, I have no
probably
clue.
check.
So
You should check it the speed. Test your we're in a hotel but you can test
Okay.
your speed if you can
Yeah.
stream. But if you're actually streaming even at like 360p you probably drain your 3 gigabytes.
Okay. But
pretty
yeah.
quickly.
But yeah,
I would recommend that just buying like unlimited data for 7 days.
yeah, I think I'm good on that. I'll think about it. But like, yeah, I do agree with Major that like we talked about before, just having like a good, just over budgeting, I guess, or not over, but just having a good amount, just over what you're planning to spend. That's really the play. I mean, like I said, I wasn't planning to spend that much, but then, but then things started to pop up in front of my face, and I'm like, yeah, you know, obviously I'm just feeding into the consumerist capitalist hellhole, but like also, I think like actually the goods that we've gotten like are pretty like I can justify them to myself at least, like for the most part. I think the only things is just like yeah, occasionally going into like a restaurant or you know cafe or something and just like getting something that's relatively like
Yeah,
pricey.
definitely.
That's the only things
But-
I'm kind of like regretting.
But I don't want to use a restroom without paying.
Well, yeah, no, we're not doing that. I swear, I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm very very respectful. I swear.
Like I do that in America as well. I know a lot of people who. That's why they.
I think
started
I think it's fine in
doing
America because.
Well,
Oh no, not really. Not really.
They
Actually.
started.
Yeah.
They put
No.
codes now.
Yeah.
To try to prevent.
I think it's
people from-
fine in like department stores. It's not. I don't think it's that
Department stores,
fine
yeah, that's
in
fine.
restaurants and whatnot. I think they kind of have the same idea here. Like the department stores have plenty of bathrooms.
Well, obviously,
So-
because they're staying there for like a couple of hours and they're.
I mean, it's a
spending
big brain
money.
move. Keep them in the store a little longer. So that's the thing. But yeah, do I plan to get
Sorry,
paid?
sorry.
Yeah.
You have a time today. We are going to local walking tour.
Yeah,
Today, so if you want to join us, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
You
What
have
is
to.
this one? I
Ah,
saw that
that
one. Mhm.
Okay. Do you want to join?
I'm thinking about it, but
Okay.
what is it?
So not today.
Yeah,
Okay,
no
alright.
today.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, is that like a class or something for the one on the right, or
just
is that?
yeah. Have a
Oh,
seat
it's
and,
like-
yeah, eat
okay.
yeah, Lloyd with rice. Yeah.
Okay, I see. All right, but yeah, probably no
Okay,
structure
yeah.
today.
All right, thank
Thank
you.
you. Okay.
Now I'm gonna probably look even more weirdo with white marks on my feet, but
Yeah. Is my chat broken? Oh no, it's probably.
I'm gonna wash my hands.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Let me pull up. Let me just double check. You guys know Twitch right here. Twitch is debugging. Okay, just double checking. But yeah, I'm at the front. I'm at the front of the I'm in the front location of this. Yeah, in the reception. Like I said, the cafe is what you call built in. It's a 24-hour cafe for the hotel, so it's really sick. But yeah, I think like I was saying, it's just buying really good, nice quality good after good. I think that's literally it.
But I lost all the $1,000, 1,000 yen bills. All disappeared.
Yeah.
But it's fine. We can give. It's a cash-based society, so giving them like $5 is fine.
Yeah, just short clinic was the thing. It was a clinic, right? That's what it was.
It was just a normal clinic. Expensive as well, but whatever. I'm not gonna buy travel insurance.
Okay. Yeah, don't you love insurance? I love insurance. I have to figure out health insurance when we go back.
Yeah, I mean I have to do that as well.
Oh.
Yours is in August, mine's in November.
Okay, I need to brainstorm. What am I gonna do as a job? Fuck.
Freelancer, $0.
Yeah, I think that's literally the reason why I haven't been like doing like commission stuff. Is just I'm realizing, oh, I don't know if I actually do want to do that grind set of like doing like commission work for whatever it is I go into. That's like the thing.
I mean, you do it as a side. Just do it as a side job.
Yeah.
Not pressure yourself.
I'm saying what do I need to do to get by that pays pretty decently. That's like the thing I'm trying to figure out, because obviously I've been throwing around the part-time idea, but I don't know, maybe I just need to hone down again for like another year or two, just like like a kind of like higher skill thing, so I like have the experience.
Yeah.
So I mean, if we're going down the route of what I have so far, it's probably IT then, or something, or software engineering. It's cooked right now. That's like the issue. So I'm like, realistically, like if I wanted like something that was like high end, or like basically I can get the experience, like quite literally I just sit down, do like IT, like figuring that out for a year, and maybe get a IT help desk job. But like I've been playing with the idea, like I said before, of like I could technically just get the experience here. That's like the thing. Obviously I still need to learn Japanese. That's obviously the biggest thing. But like if I get like a decent amount of Japanese and I already have the degree and everything, like should be I could pretty much like get through it. But yeah, Terry, did you learn any Japanese? Do you know a new word of the day?
No.
I'll give you guys a word of the day. Let me think of what was the thing I used before? Gochiso sama. Gochiso sama. What's the Mats? What is it? It's the thing you say when thank you for the meal. It's like gochiso sama. What's the latter end? It's like imats or something like that. It's not mas or some shit. It's not that. It's something else. Yeah, I don't know. I'm blanking on it. Gochiso sama deshita. Yeah, deshita. That's what it is.
Yeah, I thought I remember. That's about it.
Yeah, it's like all one thing. Gochiso sama deshita, and yeah, that's the phrase of the day, if you will. Yeah, I've been trying to say like Ohayo gozaimasu and all that. Trying to really use the very little Japanese I know. I don't think. Okay, I actually have used a little bit of the Japanese I've learned in terms of like, outside of the very basic phrases. Like, what is it? I used onaji. which is same, or is it different? Fuck, I might have confused it. But onaji is it's
that's polar opposite. So
I think it's same, right? Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'm pretty sure it's same. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. So yeah, I used that when I was what do you call getting an engraving on the chopsticks, which was a whole ordeal, dude. It was fine. I actually the service was immaculate, because like the lady she basically was trying to explain to me that oh my goodness, the form is so confusing. I already explained it to Terry, but basically you have to fill out what you want engraved, right? But there's two boxes, is one and then two, and then but both of those have two lines. So, but the thing is, the example says John, John, and then Smith, Smith. So I'm thinking this is just confirmation, right? But I think what I'm figuring out is maybe the first one is like just regular John, and then maybe you ask for the second one to be katakana. So like, or no. Wait, I think the example is just wrong. I think that's literally it. So the example really like confused me. But yeah, I got like custom chopsticks, but the thing is like, yeah, I wasn't sure if they could fit my whole last name on there. That's the thing. I couldn't fit my name in the boxes, so I assume, yeah, it probably can. But yeah, so basically I just got my name engraved in katakana for my first name on one, and then my last name on the second one. So yeah, let me think. Did I? Yeah, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, I think the other like key thing that I went to was like a nice like cold soba shop, or not cold soba, just soba shop, and I just got to cold soba there. The lady was like really like nice, dude. Like I was like, it was just like a back and forth of like broken English and Japanese. It was great. Yeah, I low-key want to like take you there just so that I can just say that because like she said like, are you gonna come back? I'm like, maybe, you never know.
I mean,
I might just
where is
chill.
it?
It's like probably like it's like west of Harajuku, so a little bit farther from like Shibuya. Like it's in between Shibuya and like it's Roppongi. I think that's what it was.
You know, you even go that direction.
But we're gonna go Shibuya one day, right? So that's why I'm thinking that's the one day we go to Shibuya. I think we take a station stop just to get food there. I'm thinking.
Yeah, we want to start heading out.
Yeah.
We need to get close.
Yeah. So we're gonna be wrapping up, but I'll take you guys to the room before we leave. But yeah, the to answer your question, we're high school friends basically, so it's been a long time. But for ramen, I think we've been to one, and it's really nice. I think it was near Ginza, somewhere near Ginza, but like not in central Ginza, because yeah, the central Ginza stuff, oh my goodness. Pricey cafes left and right, dude. I was like dehydrated when I was shopping at the Uniqlo and Tokyo Hands, so that's like the main thing. But yeah, I love Shibuya, the JJK location. Isn't that the spot where some demon blew up the place? That's crazy. It's insane that they rebuilt from that. But yeah, I think today we're gonna go to Ikebukuro, try to see the Pokemon Center, as well as maybe do. I need to stop myself. there's nothing I need, right? There's nothing I necessarily need, but if I do find the Spider-Man, I might just get it. I will get it if I see it. But I am definitely surely not gonna make myself do anything there. Go completely have no money to go back. But yeah, there is a Shonen Jump store as well as One Piece. Okay. Yeah, I went to the One Piece store in Osaka. Like I think it was at Muji or something like that. I don't know. I'm confusing. Or Mujiwara. That's what it was. But yeah. I wonder how different it is from the other One Piece. I think the one I went to was a little bit more like a souvenir or like a gift shop rather. It still had some Luffy stuff in it. I think I'm confusing it also. There was also another shonen shop near that one as well. But yeah. Yeah, Nintendo Store, Shonen Jump, Pokemon Center, One Piece, everything's near there. Okay. Yeah. But I on the topic of the Golden Guy, do you know how packed those are? Because I've heard like um, there are like popular things are usually like packed or like with lines, but yeah, we can sort that out. We can do a special stream stream. But yeah, let me head to the inside. Let me get everything for y'all. But yeah, I don't know if I didn't even know there was a Square Enix cafe, but let's just clean up and don't tell me he went up. No, okay. Let me throw this. Alright, let's see if the stream cuts out. It should be good. No worries. Alright.
The pair of socks. I don't know what happened. I only bought one pair of socks.
Huh. I didn't see it in the laundry when I was moving it, so unless I dropped it, but I don't think so.
There's a chance that you want it. If I lost it, I lost it, whatever.
Surely not my socks, right? Surely my socks are fine.
I see 2 pairs.
Okay. But yeah. He's planning to get screwed up at Golden Guy. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm not sure what we'll do on the day before we leave. Because I do want to show up to, yeah, the Golden Guy. Because, yeah, it seems like one of the Weed Closet viewers are actually going to stay in Tokyo for a month. So I'm thinking do a little stream sniping. Or at least getting stream sniped. So, I don't know. We'll see. I don't think there's any shopping stuff, so maybe, I don't know, we just do roaming. I think that's the thing. But is this, it looks like it's working. We're good. But yeah, we're finishing up here, getting clothes sorted out before we get out. Get out! But yeah, yeah, I don't know. I've been hesitating to do the, what is it, Sento? The hot spring or whatever, the bathhouse. Only because if it's actually like super hot, I don't think I'm even gonna go inside. That's literally the issue, because I don't really like hot water. But if I can get it like gradual, like I think I'll be fine. But if it's like full on, like basically a boiling pot of water, I think I'm good. Like I think I'll pass.
I have 4 socks, 4 pairs. I don't know why. Maybe this one is old. I don't know.
Huh.
I probably accidentally reused a pair of socks.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ikebukuro. That's the plan. There's a lot of fun. Yeah, I guess I can check quick inventory. It really is just stacking quality good. That's literally the thing that's just eating up all the money. That's the main thing. So I should be fine. I more than budgeted for this trip anyways. I just said this is gonna be one of my last few trips anyways for a while.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, it's fine. I have no flight benefits. I'll just say this, I'm spending my airplane ticket on the stuff I'm buying. That's basically it.
How much money did you convert?
I thought I could convert it 1,500, but maybe I don't know where all the money went. Like I said, like that's why I'm like really confused because I don't have like I guess I have a full suitcase of stuff, but like like I'm like thinking.
So you had 200,000 yen. Because I spent half that, right? I converted half that. So we started with 300,000 yen.
That's why I'm like confused where the money went, because I guess it was just a lot of like throwing the 10k yen into random shit like the train thing, maybe just food. Like I said, it's just kind of
I mean,
like I guess it's like I said, it's just quality goods. I think that's literally where my money went. Is just all that stuff.
Considering those 3 boxes right there, 30,000 yen.
Well, I know that. I already know I splurged on that. That's the thing. But I'm saying the rest of it. That's the thing I'm confused about. But it looks like, it probably is just the quality goods in there.
You said your classes is another 10,000.
Like I said,
2 of these things are about 8,000.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's just like I said, quality stuff like the umbrella, the bags. Like it's just I'm just buying stuff that's like super like good quality. That's really the thing. So I haven't spent, in a sense, unnecessarily, if that makes sense. That's like kind of the thing. Besides the action figures, that was unnecessary, but it was also necessary because there's literally none of these. Like there's literally like actually no Junk Warrior in existence besides this like figure. Like I'm pretty sure.
I think all our figurines combined are probably like 70,000 of them. About 40% of the budget.
Yeah.
It's gone through figurines.
But yeah, should I?
So I think that's where the bulk of the budget is. Figurines are 40%.
It's definitely like like I said, like
40%.
Additional. Is it that much? Fuck, dude. Yeah, probably.
That's 30. That bag right there is about 8,000. That is another 4,000 right there.
Holy moly. Yeah.
And my HSR stuff is 12,000.
Yeah.
So that's 30, 40, 50 right there at least. And then the other figurine stuff that I don't remember immediately. Probably like 60. Yeah, about 60. So probably about like 40%. Yeah. The 2 fucking gotcha figurines.
Yeah.
That's 3,200 right there gone.
That one was definitely like ridiculous. It was for Junk Warrior. Well, really to also get the Gale, and we did get it. So I honestly it was worth. But
it was a 50-50 whether we would get at least one thing.
yeah, I was really hoping Cobalt, but Junk Warrior would have been sick, or Junk Synchron. But yeah, I don't know if I want to get a Dojin as a funny thing, funny gift. Not sure. It's the thing, but yeah. We're gonna bring that, right? The umbrella.
Yeah.
We'll bring the umbrella. And I'll bring this to this picture.
Yeah.
Get cute and funny. Yeah,
with
I'll
the
look.
CDs as well. So CDs figures, 60.
Yeah, sounds good.
Plus my PS4 controller is up to 70 now. Basically. So it racks up very quickly on what we have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your camera is another 10,000.
Yeah, like I said, it really is just the high budget, high quality stuff that I've just been getting. So I can literally, I'm pretty sure I can justify all of these purchases to myself, like quite literally, like every single one. Like the towels, I needed to replace my towels. Sunscreen, because you can't get good sunscreen outside of Japan. Cups for myself. Mug. Huh? The sunscreen? Yeah, no, they supposedly what you call take like it seriously or some shit. Like they really have like good quality control. Let's just say that. I don't think you understand. I think that's the thing, because it like I said, it's like they take it seriously here.
Well,
so you can try like you can like compare and contrast the
issue is I've researched this before. Like the biggest issue is not about yes, quality can be, but the flying factor. It's just how you apply it and what SPF.
Yeah.
Because the biggest issue.
Well, that's
issue is just people don't apply it evenly.
Well.
So it doesn't matter how good your quality is if the person doesn't apply it. That's why it's recommended to go higher in SPF. Right? Like what SPF is the sunscreen?
Yeah.
Did you check the SPF?
50.
50? Okay, that's not too bad. But
yeah. So
I would not recommend 30 and under, even if it's high quality, because it's just like, do we apply it correctly and enough? That's always the basis of the question.
Sure.
So
I'm just saying, if you compare like just one to one,
the thing is like, how do you really compare? Because it's just, if you apply the right amount, it should still protect you from the UV. It's not like you can say the quality is higher, but how much of it does it affect? As long as you apply the sunscreen correctly. Right.
Obviously, you can just get protection either way, I guess.
Yeah.
What you're saying. Yeah, makes sense. Okay.
Because it's not like we're living in a third. America's a third world country, where the sunscreen is third world. Like for the quality, it's probably cheaper, but for the use case, it's probably about the same.
Okay. Guess we'll head out here. Then I should have everything in place. I don't expect to get anything. Surely this thing. Alright. We're gonna head out. I'll consider streaming at some point in a different location, but we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, I think that's everything. I should just use the bathroom before we leave. That's kind of it.
So we're down to 50,000 yen.
Yeah, so like we've talked about before, the only thing is probably just last minute like snack stuff is gonna be the thing that's gonna be a little pricey.
And
But
food. We should probably get some, at least some expensive food.
I don't know. We'll see.
Well,
I
we're not gonna get like A5 and stuff. I don't give a shit about that. I meant like good quality.
I'm just
sushi.
whatever you want. That's kind of the thing. That's why I'm saying like,
I think
I'm not super choosy for that.
I think the biggest thing is just good quality sushi right at the end. Or we can just go to conveyor belt sushi.
Yeah.
Either one. It's like we either go expensive sushi or conveyor belt, but it's like I do want to taste expensive sushi. Obviously not too, but we're not gonna spend probably like 45,000 per person instead of 10,000 for just that. But we should be fine. Worst case scenario, we start using our credit card a little bit.
I don't plan to. I don't plan to. So that's why I'm like, I should be satisfied with all this stuff in here. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I just need to
I meant
time
like
myself.
just if we just use so much on food budget for some reason, and because I don't expect to spend 10,000 at the Pokemon shop.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
there's a chance that I can go up to probably 10,000 if I get enough plushies and stuff.
oh, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing's hot as heck, so I'm killing the battery. All right, I'm heading out.